when you go to a television studio? I put you on only because you deserve it. Now, Ken, the reason I ask you to step forward, I have here a deck of playing cards, some 52 pieces of pasteboard. Now, before we go any further, confirm. Do you, in fact, know one playing card from another?
Well, I hope so.
You do. What's the other? Good. Now that we understand one another completely, I give you the deck of cards and ask you to shuffle them, examine them, do with them as you see fit, but do not tear, bend, mutilate, or spindle the deck. Very well done. I ask you now to please reach into this deck, noticing that each and every card is different. I don't want you, ladies and gentlemen, to think that I would have the audacity to hand the gentleman a deck of cards that is perhaps the same card time after time, but rather each and every card is different. Do you find it to be an ordinary deck? Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I invite you to please remove one of these cards from the deck. Take it out, look at it, show it around, allow the ladies and gentlemen that are close enough or sober enough see the card that you've selected. Look at it yourself and return it. That means put it back. Now, Ken, I'm going to make a magician out of you right now because you, not I, but you, are going to find that very same playing card that you just took in a rather novel and unusual way. You'll find it by merely placing your index finger, that's this one, the people-pointing finger, into the deck, as I do that. And no matter where you place your finger in the deck, the card you selected and showed to all of these folks, that card will be right underneath your finger. And you can't fool me if you try. So lunge right forward, if you will, please, Ken, right into the... No, not on it, in it, if you will. Straight. Ouch! My word. Excuse me, are you left-handed?
No.
You're not?
Right hand.
You're right-handed. Then would you mind using your right hand, if you will, please? And that way... you see how much easier it is. And there, immediately beneath his finger, the same card he had just a moment ago. How about that? A nice big hand for Ken for finding the very same card. Correct? No. What do you mean, no? You mean you missed it?
I think so.
Oh, that's too bad. What was the card you selected?
6 diamonds.
6 of diamonds. Well, that's what we were showing you, was the 6 of diamonds. That's the one we had. Come on, let's have a nice hand for it. Of course. Now, I'd like you to take the card, step right back in the line, if you will, please. Because what we're going to attempt... What's the matter? What are you giggling about? What is it? What? Now it's the 9 of spades. Seems that you can't do anything right, can you? We just did a card trick.
I know.
Gentlemen, right here. You're next. Do you mind taking the deck of cards in your own hand and mix it very thoroughly, if you will, please? That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to notice one more time, please. Look at this, the product of a misspent youth, right there. Doing another card trick now. That's fine. Would you mind stepping forward, if you will, please, right next to the gentleman here? We're going to try what I call the fastest card trick in the world. During this, I'm going to invite the gentleman right here, sir. Would you mind stepping forward, please? I'm going to invite this gentleman to call out the name of a playing card and the card you name. That card will jump right out of the deck that you were just mutilating. It will turn around in the air and go into the palm of my hand upside down. Now, mind you, I said this is the fastest trick in the world, for it will happen faster than the eye can see. The reason I've invited you two gentlemen to step forward, I would like you, sir, to be the umpire and you to be the timekeeper. You follow what I mean?
Fair enough.
Good, I thought maybe. What is your first name? What's the matter? Oh, you don't have a watch. Excuse me.
Oh, I
Wouldn't
had
you know
one.
the only guy without a watch? I'd pick him for it.
I
Pick
had a
the
watch.
timekeeper without a watch. Wait a minute, what do you mean you had one? What do you mean you had one?
Well, I had one when I came up here.
You had a watch when you came up here?
Yes.
Don't let anybody out of the studio. He's lost his watch. Turns out he lost it. Maybe you put it in your pocket there when you were washing your hands, huh?
No.
Oh, you don't wash your hands. I see. Well, look in your side pocket over there. See if perhaps you put it there. Way down deeply in the pocket on that side. No, down in there. Look way down in there. Can't find it there either, huh? Yeah, that's too bad. I'll tell you what. Can't find it anywhere. I always carry an extra watch with me in just such an emergency. A very handsome watch right here. This is a... Oh, that's very nice. Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
Has an inscription on the back. What is your first name?
Sekel.
That isn't what it says here. Really, what is your first name?
Don.
Don. Well, this must be yours. And see the inscription right there? It says, to Don, with love, from all the guys. Don turns out to be kinky. There you have it. Wear it in good health. Oh, sorry, it stuck to my... You know, you've been a good sport to help me out on this, Don. As a token of appreciation, we have a little something that you might like to have. Found this very nice comb. It was in your shirt pocket over there. I found that just a moment after I got your wallet out of your other pocket. My word, been kind of a tough season, hasn't it, Don? Well, that's what you call the fastest card trick in the world. Didn't even see it, did you?
No, I
See how
shouldn't.
fast they go by? I tell you what, you step right back on the line while the deafening applause subsides. You stand right there. I'll take the deck of cards. You step right back in there. Took his watch and wallet. And that's what you call the fastest trick in the world. Something a problem?
Should I go right?
What do you mean that's not real magic? Did you hear what he said? He says that's not real. Oh, you think not? Eh? Well, I'm going to prove to you, my friend, that everything you've seen here is absolutely real. Would you like that proved to you? Mm-hmm. I want you to stand on that square that's been marked on the floor right there. Stand, look straight ahead to the camera, if you will, please. Now stand over here on this square. Right up here on the trapdoor. That's it. Stand, look straight ahead. Take a nice deep breath. Deep breath, sir. That means inhale. Let it out. And don't forget to take another. Because we're about to get a persuader. Bring out a piece of rope. We're gonna hang a man. I know what you're thinking, but you ain't man enough. It's going to be your attitude, huh? Well, I'm afraid if that's going to be your attitude, my friend, I'm afraid this is going to have to be the end for you.
Can I go?
No, take it. It's the end for you. That's it. Would you step over that way a pace or two? No, with the piece of rope in your hand. That's it. Step back just a pace or two. That's fine. Turn around, let the audience see your good side. That's fine. Stand right there. Gonna do a rope trick now. That's fine. I didn't really get a chance to pick on you before, but I will now. I ask you to take the other end of the rope, sir, and would you two gentlemen please stand as far away from one another as the rope will allow you to go. Please remain here. I hope we have an opportunity to see all of you gentlemen. We'll step back this way just a little bit, if you would, gentlemen. Please don't play jump rope. Now then. I want you to pull on this to show the audience that this is in fact real rope. Not rubber, not elastic, but good solid rope, correct? Now you'll find there's a piece of tape wrapped around each end of the rope, the purpose of which is to keep the rope from unraveling. Other than the tape, do you find anything at all on the end of the rope? And please examine it most carefully.
Nothing.
Nothing. Doesn't find anything. Examine your end of the rope. Do you find anything at all?
I'm afraid.
You find a little fuzz.
Little fuzzy.
A little fuzz.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, a piece of rope with nothing on one end and a little fuzz on the other. Yes. Well, would you drop your end to the rope, please, gentlemen? We begin by placing into the center of this rope a knot. And I return the opposite end to you, sir, leaving for you a handful of fuzz. I hope you can handle it. Fine. Into that knot, that loop that remains, watch. I'm going to place my left hand, my left wrist, and as I do so, I invite you two gentlemen to pull it tightly and firmly around the wrist. Pull it tight, if you will, please, but please, have a heart. I must use this hand again in the near future. Just a nice steady pull. Do not jerk or snap on it, but a nice steady pull. Pull it, if you will, please. Pull. Pull. Come on, pull. We can get him. Come on. That's... All right. Don't let me do all the work. That's fine. Drop your end. Means let go. Lesson game. That's it. Tight. I'd like you to feel that, sir. Tell me if you think that feels tight.
That is tight.
Have you ever felt that tight?
No.
No. All right. One hand has been securely tied. I'm now going to place my other hand together with the first in a manner like that. And as I do so, I ask you two gentlemen to please step over and tie both of my hands tightly and securely together, and do it, if you will, please, behind my back, but out where the audience may watch. Tie the wrists together, if you will, make a half knot, get out on the ends, pull it tightly, and then we'll complete it. That's it. Get right out on the ends and pull. Pull it. Excuse me, sir, the end is marked with tape for easy recognition. Get out on the end and pull. That's it. You two. Pull. That's it. Pull it. Pull. Don't jerk on it. I said pull. Have a heart. All right. Pull it good and tight. Now, don't let it slip, and tie it again. Means once more. That's it. Tie it tight. Oh, to think I could have been an insurance salesman. Now, pull. Pull it tight. That's it. Would you step forward, please, sir, and examine, make sure that that is securely and tightly tied. Are you busy? You might step forward as well and look at it and make sure that it's securely tied. Tie one more knot on top of that now, gentlemen, to make sure that it is tight. They're tying my hands together. Pull it tight. That's it. Up. Now you might want to tie one more knot. Drop the ends, if you will, please. Would you like to examine, sir, and see if you'd like to tie it tight? Tie another knot any way you wish. Tie it as tightly as you can. Easy. Well, now my hands my hands have been rather securely tied, as you can see. But I'm going to attempt to get out of these knots in a matter of a very few seconds. And when I say a very few seconds, I mean just that. Would you please examine, make sure that they are tightly and securely tied? The other one as well. Careful. That's fine. You, sir, would you examine? Is that tightly tied?
Yes.
And the others as well?
Yes.
That's fine. Now, let's see how long it will take me to get out of these knots. I'd like you gentlemen to please, anybody have a sweet second hand? You do? What? Oh, what's the matter?
That's incredible.
Oh, you don't have a one. I see here. This is the one I think you're looking for right there. That's fine. That's good. Now, may I ask the gentleman there, sir, would you please step over here a moment? I want you to examine the knots, make sure that they are securely tied. Yeah? I don't think they noticed. All right. You find it, who was the other gentleman that was helping you tie? It was you, sir, wasn't it? That's fine. Would you step over here a moment and look at this, please? Now, he's just examined it. He found it tied. I want you to examine them and make sure that both hands are securely tied. Pull up the knots, the wrists, look at them, make sure that it is tied. Because I'm going to get out of these knots faster than you can say Blackstone. Say it. No, you're too late. I'm sorry. And thank you. Thank you very much. I got out of the rope. Come up here and say, you know, you have been such a good sport to put up with this foolishness. May I ask your name, sir?
Dr. Jack Peters.
Doctor? Well, Doctor, I thank you for being such a good sport to put up. You know, I was putting you on in an outrageous way, and you took it in a wonderful spirit and sense of humor. May I add, Dr. Peters, you single-handedly have added an awful lot of fun and pleasure and laughter to our show, and we in this audience want to thank you for being such a good sport. Thank you so much. So let's have a nice time for someone for coming up. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Watch your step on the way down. Thank you so much. Watch your step as you get out. Be very, very careful. Watch it as you go down. And one last, excuse me, the gentleman leaving next, here's your necktie. You might like to have that. That's fine. Here, you might, here. Just wear it there. You look much better that way. Watch your step as you go back. That's good. Nice hand for the, what is your name, sir?
Lionel.
Lionel. Watch your step as you go back there. Oh, hey, watch it very careful. Thank you so much, too. Careful. Nice hand for the gentleman for coming up and helping us out. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.